Hello, it is I, TGimlet, talking to you in gold ship figure form. This is a power I've always had, don't question it. I just thought I'd make a quick video going over what my diabolical plans for the global release are, because I think this is way better to do than a community post, as much as I want to find excuses to make more of those with pictures of no reason. So, let's start with the beginner's guide. I know you all want to see it, and don't worry, I pretty much have all of my talking points done, save for a final review. I needed those fleshed out because instead of a scripted video, it's just going to be me going over those talking points in a sort of live recording style. The plan when I was plotting this months ago was to do it when the global release came out after it was announced, and then it didn't have a release date for 9 months, so I finally decided, screw it, I'm going to do it in the Japanese release, only for the release date to be announced. So yeah, I've been working on this for a while. So this will be done with the global release version, probably using the Steam version of the game. It's my #1 priority when the global release happens. I'll go over my release schedule in just a moment here. I'm also going to do a gacha pull video on the orientation banner. Whether or not I do 100 or 200, or until I get all the orientation units, is not only up to my luck, but also how much I'm willing to take out of my giant plushie fund. Why am I not doing a video on the TM Opera O banner when it has pretty similar rates and I'm a denoted opera fan? Listen, I just can't wait 10 days, alright? The last video I have planned is some sort of URA finals playthrough. I have some ideas for the style of it that I'm having a pretty hard time deciding on. I can either go against the entire idea of this channel and do a 1 hour long unedited playthrough of it, do a more edited down version of a live playthrough, or a mystery third idea I've been pondering that may very well be better as a separate video. I'll probably make a community poll about what you guys would prefer to see. So the game releases on the 26th, but it actually probably releases on the night of the 25th if my time conversions are right. My goal is to get the beginner's guide recorded in it as quickly as humanly possible, but also as efficiently as possible. I'm not trying to rush it, so if it turns out that I run into any issues or the quality isn't what I want it to be, then the gacha pull video will go up beforehand. Now that I'm thinking about it, that just might be a better idea in general to give me more time, but that's a situation for future me to worry about. What I'd really like to do is have these 3 videos released back to back to back starting on the 26th, and I'm pretty sure it should be possible. There are a couple other ideas I'd like to introduce as well. The first is banner overviews. Basically, I'd be going over the announced character and support banners, and going over the character's skills and what supports I might recommend for them, and going over their supports and their attributes and skills. This would allow for pretty much weekly videos, but the main issue I have is keeping up with it. If a banner is announced something like a day or so before it's implemented, that doesn't give me a whole lot of time for analysis and editing. Although since I'm pretty sure the release schedule is going to be the exact same for the Japanese release, that gives me a bit of an advantage, and I think I can manage once I get into a groove and define my style for it. But it's a gray area until it actually happens. If I'm doing these, and the other videos I have planned may start to release a little less frequently, but I feel like I'm pretty good about releasing them in a timely manner. It remains to be seen how much time these will take. Because I must do every single kind of video I can think of, I'd also like to upload uncommentated videos of the character stories, you know, the ones you get from leveling up your character bonds. It's something I'd like to do, especially for the 3 stars that people may not have an easy time getting access to. The problem with this concept is that it would cost me so many gems. I've been thinking about it, and since I've been creeping closer to being able to do it, I've concluded that this would probably be something good for channel memberships in case people want to help out if they like that concept. You may be asking yourself now, Gimlet, would you really use YouTube dollars to whale the funny horse girl game? And to that I have to say, look at my financial priorities. In my case, memberships would not only help with the character story video concept, but it could help with future tournaments, gacha pull videos, and any other wacky ideas I may end up having. It's just an idea for the moment, but it's something I've given thought to. If I go this route, I'll have another channel update video featuring a different figure to go over the nitty-gritty details. I think I'll be able to apply for that right around or right after the global release drops, so for someone who's desperately trying not to look like a shill, it's just the best timing. As for shorts, I do have ideas for more of them, but they might be delayed a little until I can really finalize my plans with them, so I'm probably going to give myself a few weeks to stock up on footage. I'm going to keep the Japanese server's competitive races concept at the very least, so I have more of a reason to play on that server. A couple of admin notes. I'm still going to have 2 normally scheduled videos up in July in addition to the 3 videos going up at the end of June. I'm not abandoning the Japanese server, as I'm still going to cover new scenarios, for example. Streaming is something I'd like to do, but unfortunately I'm the victim of noise complaints constantly, so I can't do it regularly if at all at the moment. If you have any ideas or questions about any of this stuff, then please leave a comment. Just want to throw in here one more time that support since the global release date reveal has been far above what I expected, and I really appreciate every encouraging comment you guys are leaving, and whenever I think a video would be interesting, the consensus seems to be that you guys think the same thing, so once again, thank you for being along on this ride with me. Okay, beam me back up please.